My role is a neighbourhood manager within Oxmoor Opportunities Partnership. My job is about bringing people together, really, and once people are together, trying to get them to sort of talk on an even footing, if you like. And part of that is about building up the skills and the knowledge of each other and building trust between each other, and also to build the skills so that the service providers can deliver better services, and residents have the skill to be able to challenge those services and also get involved when they want to get involved.
I think the past 4 years there's been a lot of development going on. All the green places that we see are disappearing, and houses are being slotted in on every piece of ground that you can find. There's been a lot of money being poured in. I mean, as we're standing here at Sapley Shops is now being finally pulled down, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing, I think. Yeah.
What happened on the Oxmoor over the past 4 years?
Well, some of them have been pretty good. You know, like redoing garages and things like that. I think it's a shame that a lot of the green space is being used up though for housing. This will be great when it's done.
I think anybody who's been up to Sapley Square in recent times will see the buildings being built at a pace. We've employed the builders called Gleeson's. The building currently is scheduled to be completed by February 2006, and we hope to be up and running in April 2006. At that time we're going to have the doctor's practice here from the Acorns going to move into the building. We're also going to move a lot of primary care services in. There's going to be an NHS dentist, podiatrist, children's services and older people services are all going to move into the building.
The area on housing and everything is expanding no end. I mean, since I've been here, I've lived here 40 years. And since I've lived here, it's virtually trebled in size.
Jeez.
But I mean, the amount of road systems and the facilities have not increased.
Yeah.
Not all that much.
They're not backing up the population with the services.
That's right, no.
Yeah. Do you think there's enough services to back up the growth in the community? Do you think there's enough of a support structure, if you like?
I don't really know. I mean, people do their best. I mean, do you mean like with things like the youth club?
Youth club, Dyne, counselling facilities, doctors, just all of that really.
Yeah, there's probably enough of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Acorn has around about 5,500 patients, between 5,500 and 6,000. The new surgery will be able to accommodate about 10,000 patients, and obviously that's in line because there's lots of new developments going on around Huntingdon.
Yeah. What do you think of the changes that have been made on the Oxmoor in the past 4 years?
If it will improve Sapley Square, I'm pleased about it, but I don't think it will improve this area at all, what's going on.
Why not?
Because it's the people that live in here, I think, you know, they don't respect the place too much.
Anytime you better your environment that you live in, better your surroundings, that is going to make you feel better and therefore develop a better attitude to life. For all of us, we like to have nice surroundings, and so why shouldn't the Oxmoor? So therefore, by regenerating the money into it to make it a pleasant environment, residents now are beginning to see that this is to their advantage and therefore developing a better way of life.
There's going to be a lot more buildings around here as well, so.
There's better buildings.
Better buildings, cool.
I think lots of people started to just come together and started talking about it. There was things like the Oxmoor Community Action Group, which was really quite instrumental in getting those, that money through, and people who are, really sort of shouting from the rooftops, we need extra support and we would like to do all these fantastic things, and we need the money to do that. So I think there were lots of things that came together.
To me, like, we all live in one community and we all stick together. So at the end of the day, I got a little freestyle about this place. You know what I mean? I'm just letting everybody know in Huntingdon there's better opportunities for all people. It don't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, yellow, pink, chocolate, vanilla, cream. It don't matter what colour you are, there's just opportunities. You just gotta open your eyes, use your eyes, and just take it on your own board, you understand? So I got a little freestyle for all these people out there. I used to live on an estate called Oxmoor, where all your mamas used to grow up, yo, that used to be so poor, but ain't no poor no more. There's bare opportunities for all people. It doesn't matter if you're black or white or Chinese or Turkish, half is right. There's opportunities for all the people and you got to do it right. On observe with your eyes, and I'm keeping it right. I ain't trying to be political, and that's all right. I walk through town, I get more respect than Tony Blair and John Major, but I don't really care. And I'm the most wanted MC lyrical I claim, but everybody knows my name. You know I got game.
It's probably one of the strongest communities I have been across in my time of being there. Obviously, I do get to come in amongst a lot of communities in other towns, but this is a very strong community, very proactive community. People being very aware of what is needed and as much as they can developing those needs for the people who live on the Oxmoor.
My job is about bringing people together, really, and once people are together, trying to get them to sort of talk on an even footing, if you like, and part of that is about building up the skills and the knowledge of each other and building trust between each other, and also to build the skills so that the service providers can deliver better services, and residents have the skill to be able to challenge those services and also get involved when they want to get involved.
There's better involvement in the community. Yeah. People seem to be more interested in what's going around.
That's good.
But then they're putting all the bad people still in one place.
Oh, right.
Which is making bad areas still.
Crime spots.
Yeah, which is silly really. If they spread them out a bit, it wouldn't be crime spots.
Yeah, but as it is, all the bad people learning things off each other rather than being separated by the good people in the community.
There were some very key players in, for example, Cambridgeshire County Council. There were some key people at Cambridgeshire County Council, some quite senior people who were really pushing for this. So there were some sort of champions, if you like, throughout service providers and within the community.
Oh, excellent. So they just come together.
Absolutely. And that was part of the deal. We only got the money if we came together as a partnership. And since then, I think the partnership has kind of flourished.
I work for the Huntingdon Town Council as Community Development Officer and Manager of the Medway Centre.
Where we are here today.
Community groups use the Medway Centre for a whole range of activities, supportive and leisure and education. We have 36 very regular groups. We have some 53 identified groups that use us every year. So therefore the Medway is in operation 7 days and nights every week.
I think people who lived on the estate said, we want the good that's on the estate and we want to get rid of the bad. And I just think that a lot came together around that time. And of course the regeneration is very much part of that.
Yeah,
and the different projects that are within that. And that got people involved, and people suddenly said, let's get together and make this a better place. And it is happening. I mean, this place, the Medway Centre, it's a great community asset.
I understand that the Oxmoor estate has had a definite stigma attached. What's your thoughts on this?
I would say in the very beginning, when the Oxmoor was set up, that reputation would be true. Because you've taken a mass of people, you've put them into what is a relatively small area, people from all different backgrounds, and expect them to get along. Well, of course, human nature tells us that that is not possible. However, as the years have gone on, as people's income levels have risen, as they have bought their own homes, how families have developed and grown, and children have got older and had their own kids and developed their own family, I would say the reputation of the Oxmoor estate is quite untrue at this point.
Oxmoor, there ain't no Oxmoor. Oxmoor is just a name. You got St Ives, Godmanchester. You got little names. Oxmoor is just a name. You got, you know what I mean? Like people say Oxmoor and they get all scared. You don't understand. I used to live in the city. There ain't no Oxmoor.
Huntingdon,
Oxmoor is
up.
Huntingdon.
I'm
big
out.
up.
There is always going to be a natural division of people anyway. There's going to be a natural division of people of different cultures. There's going to be a natural division of people of different social classes. This is a natural way of how we live.
People started to just come together and started talking about it. There was things like the Oxmoor Community Action Group, which was really quite instrumental in getting those, that money through, and people who are, really sort of shouting from the rooftops, you know, we need extra support and we would like to do all these fantastic things, and we need the money to do that.
As time goes on and as the town grows and as the community in Oxmoor develops, there'll definitely be less of a division between what we now know as Oxmoor and Huntingdon. Thank you very much for everybody, the residents of Oxmoor, who have been especially supportive of me during my year.